sucky job? Does your mother hate you? Do you have a very small penis? Does life just plain old suck for you? But do you like wrestling? Do you enjoy podcasts? Well, download the Jobbertears podcast, the greatest podcast for professional wrestling on the planet. Hosted by Janelle from HR, Sir Wilkins, Mr. Black, and your favorite weird guy, Leo. The greatest wrestling podcast on the earth is called the Jobbertears podcast. It might make your life a whole lot better.
You know, the more I think about it, you really thought that I was supposed to scare somebody, intimidate some damn body. Hell wrong with you, boy. The hell wrong with this dude. That's how I'm gonna point at you. The hell wrong with this dude. Like, if that's what you think cutting a promo is, boy, I see why you was where you were for 20 years, you know? Even Joe wouldn't give you a shot. But that's your man's. That's your man's. It's okay, Santi, because I'm going to be a good friend to you. I'm going to take you out, break your back, but I got a chiropractor you can go see. Don't worry. Come on down here. Not like them bum-ass New York doctors. You ain't got to wait long. Come on now. Come on down the south. We'll hook you up, because I'm going to hurt you.
He's so... Man, I love him. I love me some him. Jobber Nation, welcome to a late night episode of the Jobbertears podcast. As always, I'm Janelle from HR here with Sir Wilkins and Mrblacc. As you saw in our introduction, Yahya, the Gifted One, the franchise, Battle Club Pros franchise champion, has said his final words before our first event of 2025, Get Wrecked, this Sunday, February the 23rd.
Get right, niggas.
You said... So tickets are still available. Tickets will be available at the door as well. Bell time is at 3, so make sure to come out and support. We also do have Jobbertears South defending the tag team titles against Federated. And we also do have a nice little triple threat. Shout out to Savannah Evans, who I think is it tonight's episode of Impact?
Yeah,
where she is challenging Masha for the Impact title, but she will be defending her title.
Let's
her
go fine
icon.
ass, bright ass.
You said what?
I said fine ass, bright ass.
Y'all have the weirdest love-hate relationship I feel like ever.
Yeah, fuck.
So, and then we have, of course, our official Survival of the Fittest match with, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 competitors. Only one winner, so make sure to look out for that. Whoever wins does get a future franchise championship match. So we look forward to see. Shout out to Brother Greatness in the match. Hey, bro.
Oh my God.
I can't wait to see him. Then we got
this is going to be a banger. This is going to be a banger. I'm feeling to ref this match.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, we got Mike Law, of course, the OG, going against Jocko, who is the current Nemesis Battleweight, going against Joseph Alexander, who never got pinned for the title that he had to drop due to injury. So we look forward to seeing who comes out victorious. And then we got the 5 points title, Prince Ahmed going against Steve Pena, which will be another banger because these guys were just hard hitting. And then, of course, we have the current reigning defending Impact Knockouts World Women's Champion Masha Slamovich going against Santana Garrett, who used to be a part of NXT. She was in the Mae Young Classic as well. So super good to see her back in the ring. So once again, this Sunday, Battle Club is back. So make sure to get your tickets. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Make sure to come out. And we are at a new location. We will be at Sunnyside, Queens for the very first time. So we're super excited to be there and to give wrestling.
Don't forget.
Why would they put their career up? This is outrageous. In about 3 weeks' time, HOG will be back where main event will be going against CBK, where it's going to be career versus titles for the HOG tag title. So that'll be very interesting. And I do believe Mercedes Moné will be live and in color at HOG as well. So make sure to get your tickets. Shout outs to Brian. Shout outs to the whole team over there at House of Glory. Um, what's been going on? How are you guys? What's new? Tell me one new thing before we get talking about some wrestling.
Go, Mr. Black. Let them talk, let the streets know that you've been out here on these streets.
You in the
Fuck
streets?
these
You in the
whores.
streets?
What? I don't do nothing. I'm not in these streets. Dang, all I
Well,
do
tell me
is
something. What's something you've been watching? What's something that's new?
um I actually been watching the Avatar, the original cartoon. I never
Oh,
watched it
okay.
ever. And I watched it, I was just like, it got so much like lessons in it and jewels and shit like that. I'm thinking about making a new career move. I don't know.
Oh,
I'm thinking
and
about
what? Well, actually, talk about it because some people feel like that's jinxing it, but that's
yeah,
exciting.
and this wrestling shit, like I realized the other day, like I really have the love for wrestling to the point where like I like wrestling because it's fun to me. It's fucking weird. Like some people looking
That's
like,
not weird.
yo, I want to like, there's no point in you get into this because if you're not trying to be the best at it. And I'm looking at my head, I'm looking like, I am the best at it. In my world, I am. I just don't compete with none of y'all because it don't live up to no one's standards. The big life lesson I learned from wrestling is this: you gotta be your own standard because no matter what you do good, you could have everything right. Just because you miss one spot, that match was fucking terrible. Da 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 da. This, that, and third. But that's that match that got you signed. That's the match that everyone saw you. That's the match that got you the biggest pay that you ever got. That's the match that basically you bet your wife or something like that. And that's why I realized that dang, so you gotta be your own standard. You gotta be your own measurement. And you gotta see to the point where like, yo, once you see where you may how you could progress versus where you started versus when you started when first started until now, you're gonna realize that dang, I came so far. So that's why that's like this reference shit. I love this reference shit, P.
I love that
I
for you. That's
love this
dope.
shit, V. Like I be having tricks. Like y'all be seeing some of my tricks when I be sliding. Oh, I be sliding like this. Oh, I be sliding with that shit, dog. Oh, I be sliding like that's my signature. That's how I put my little sasona in it. When I be sliding like boom. One of my favorite matches. One of my favorite wrestlers, A Game.
He's a natural, and I feel like,
Yes.
and he was always like that. Even when he was at T2T, he was always a
Nice.
natural. So it's always good. It's good to see. It's very interesting, being kind of in the business in that sense where you kind of just see people and their progression
Yes.
and then seeing where they started to where they are. Like I always look back at, especially Prolific,
Prolific.
especially with Marcus and with Wolf, them starting out in Staten Island, us taking the ferry all the time to go see them, to now, them, where they are today. And I think it's always dope to just see the beginnings and then just seeing the growth, and the passion kind of grows over time too. So that's really that's the beauty in wrestling. That sometimes people forget is understanding the journey in it. So Wilkins, what's something new?
Ain't nothing much. This nigga
You a
trying
lie. You a
to
lie.
Shout out to Michael Bostic. Shout out to Jake Quest. You know, Michael Bostic said, I swear, Black be the ref on NXT. I get that a lot.
That's hilarious.
that's living life, trying to not be a nigga.
Really, how's that going for you?
Doing
Especially during Black History Month. How's that going for you?
doing great actually.
What
Wait,
about
wait, 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 wait,
more?
wait. Are we getting Chisel dollars for the annual Black History episode?
Y'all have to figure that out. I mean, mind you, Black History Month, I mean, every day's Black History Month, but February does end next week, so me when I have to
Okay.
call him and set that up and see how that goes. But um, let me think. What's something new? So definitely, I'm taking an uptake in reality TV, and I really feel like Mona Scott needs to give us a pilot episode, low key, because I'm just like, I've been watching Housewives in New York, and I'm just like, we got these bitches beat. Like we could definitely do some love and wrestling shit for real, for real. Like
Oh, definitely.
But so yeah, I've been doing that. Looking forward to I'm going to Houston in 2 weeks for rodeo for the first time. So looking forward to that and going to the Bumby hip hop night.
I'm also going to my boy just sent me his wedding invite
Ooh, you guys said what? Where is it? When? Tell
in
the G's.
Mexico, January 3rd.
Oh shit,
Who's
that's
getting married?
oh shit. So you're gonna do New Year's Eve in Mexico? That's pretty dope.
I'm not gonna do it in Mexico. I'll probably do it somewhere else and then go to Mexico.
Oh,
Who's
fancy.
getting
Oh, we're doing that.
Who's what?
Who's getting married?
My boy Fidel.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Shout out to the Macho King.
yeah, that's my dude.
So
That's
he
so
just
good
sent me
for
the invite.
him.
He sent me the invite today, and I was like, oh shit.
Yo, you about to be bumping elbows with Mojo because he cool with him.
Hopefully Naya's there.
This nigga said,
Boy, if she,
why would
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. I have no chance in hell. But if she's there,
I really don't think you don't. I think you're selling yourself short because when we had met her and she fucking took that one-on-one picture with you.
like, nah, I just think she's just nice.
Yeah,
You never know.
yeah.
She
Yeah.
listen. I feel like the right person speaks to her, she may throw that ass in a circle. You never know.
Listen. I am shooting the shot. I will probably miss. I'll shoot a couple times. A nigga might get a little tipsy
Nigga said, I'm just gonna be 3-point shooting.
the entire time.
Listen. I'm a firm believer of this way. You never know, dogs.
That's
You
what I'm
never
saying.
know,
Like
dogs.
I
You
felt the
never know,
energy
son.
So
when we met her.
everybody that's listening right now, a really good friend of mine is getting married in January. He is in the wrestling business, and he's cool with Nia. I'm telling them, I got no chance in hell, but a nigga gonna shoot a shot, and that I don't mind failing at this whole thing. But the thing about it, I'm more excited because the fact that him and Shorty belong together.
Yeah, he looks so happy and so healthy, and that type of love, you just gotta cherish. Oh, speaking of love, shout out to Iz. Just want to give him a special shout out to him and Kristen, as they start this new chapter in their life.
He's getting married?
They went to City Hall, my nigga. Yeah, it went down.
Yeah, my nigga is married, son.
This nigga he said, I'm done with the game.
He said I'm out the streets.
He said, I'm out the streets.
I'm retired.
But
Put my jersey on the Raptors.
Like Izzy, and if you guys don't know, Izzy has definitely played a very essential part of not only his Jobbertears podcast, but the Jobbertears network, and at times running the Twitter, doing things for us that no one else would have done.
Listen, he did what he needed to do.
So yeah, he did leg work. He grind, he hustled. He went beyond what the call was for. So we will always have love and wish Izzy and Kristen nothing but the best as they once again begin this new journey,
I'm
this
happy
new
for
chapter.
him,
It just shows Izzy just proving all niggas gotta step their game up. Step it up.
Nah,
Stop locking down.
All I'm saying is some of my other friends used to follow follow in that footsteps. No.
What?
Listen, I want my man Rolando to find a wife, son.
Yo,
Why are you thinking of love? No one's.
Listen, there's a lot of niggas out here that's lonely, son.
Oh, Emmett Bean, not saying that Emmett is lonely, but Emmett is saying hello from Maryland. So shout out
but
to Maryland.
No, a lot of wrestling fans are lonely, nigga. Let's not get off this subject.
But I feel like, and you know what? It's just very interesting, especially being a female that loves wrestling. And whenever I would tell somebody, tell a nigga I love wrestling, they look at me like, what? Like, that's exotic. And I'm just like,
nigga, that's just, first of all, you're in a whole ass relationship, so you don't count. So
thank you.
First of all,
right. Son, no, why, son?
So don't do me
no,
like that.
Son. It's not the gym for you. This is not the gym for you, dogs.
That's what I'm saying.
I hung up my jersey almost 5 years ago, but I can still talk about the
You're
years
that dude.
before.
You're that dude.
Male wrestling fans are
2020.
lonely. It is
Hold
easy
up.
for a female
Hold
wrestling
up.
fan to get a dude.
Yes. The dirtiest of the
Easy.
dirtiest. The
It
dirtiest
is
of the
so
dirtiest.
easy for a female
The
wrestling fan to get
dirtiest
somebody.
of the dirtiest.
And you know what's funny? What's funny? I'm gonna tell every woman that hears this: if a woman wants to find a good man, become a wrestling fan and start going to wrestling events. You're gonna find a man easy. Easy.
Yeah,
Easy. Easy.
yo.
First of all, the nigga gonna be a nerd. He gonna be at home all the time.
Yeah.
You probably gonna be his
It be
pride.
some niggas that be outside.
No. Let's rewind this. Listen up.
There's
Listen
some hoes in this house.
No. There's very few hoes in the wrestling house.
Listen.
Hold up. I'll give you a prime example. I'll give you a prime example.
You about to OD.
I'll give you a prime example. Granted, they're divorced. But she started going to the viewing parties.
Facts.
She found herself a man.
Facts.
Had a child with him.
Yes.
All that.
Yes. And don't forget. No. Another example. She came. Next thing you know, she has a man. Many people bag shorties at the viewing parties, dogs. Many people bad people.
Facts. And then, if niggas see you at a indie wrestling show enough times, somebody's pulling up.
Mikey said you gotta chill. He literally just texted me.
Only
but it's the truth, though.
Wait, and Gene, no spoilers. I'm recording Impact. No spoilers, sir.
But all I'm saying is this, though. You know how many women... Listen, I ref. So you know I see when people end up bagging the shorties, son.
Yo, you know
they be like this.
You know who
everything.
Not on the streets no more? Remember the person that people had claimed that was in parking lots in cars?
Yo, we're not talking about this on air, dogs.
No, but you know what I'm talking about, though.
Who was in parking lots and in cars? Sucking dick.
I didn't say that part.
Who was in parking lot? So, ladies and gentlemen,
I didn't say that.
I still work with some of these people, dog. You're not talking about this.
Who work with who?
First of all, ladies,
who work with who?
If y'all want to find a man, go to a wrestling show multiple times.
So if guys want to find
woman, you're not finding pussy at a wrestling show. No.
Could you find pussy at a viewing party, which we have next weekend?
No, you ain't finding pussy at the viewing party like that.
You can find pussy at a viewing party.
No, if you're a girl, you want to find some dick, go to a wrestling show or a viewing party.
Yeah.
Guys can get some pussy at a viewing party. Don't do that.
No, it is much harder.
It's hard, dog.
Harder.
It's hard. You the thing about it
How is it hard?
No. Don't get me wrong. Is it hard? Depending what type of dude you are. But depending, but it's still some kind of difficult, dogs. It's still some kind of difficult.
Well, because you don't know if the person is a serious wrestling fan or they just
not even that. The shorty could be bad, son. I guarantee by next viewing party, she bagged up. Guaranteed.
Well, because somebody grabbed her up at the previous viewing party.
So that's what I'm trying to say. Guys, if you come to a viewing party, shorty single, son, shoot your shot right there. If you need help.
But
Mr.
it goes
Black.
back to what I'm saying. It is easy for a girl to find a man in wrestling events.
Yeah. If you need help, Mr. Black, can you help me? I got you. I will give you the illest
it is the easiest thing in the world for a girl to go to a viewing party and get a man. And think about it, you're gonna find a good man, because 9 out of 10, these wrestling niggas got money, because they buy these expensive ass belts.
Yeah.
That's if you talking to the nigga with belts. But then first of all, a nigga with mad belts, their priorities are fucked up. So
all right.
Because you get a nigga that got a belt with him, but then can't pay for dinner.
No. Now you see, there's levels to the bum assness, B.
But then I'm just saying.
But you know what? These niggas like anime. They're a little short. They might stink a little bit.
Yes, they do.
They might be big though.
Yo, He almost caught you because you almost said you almost got caught up there.
I'm just saying, listen, ladies, if y'all want a big dick nigga that smell kind of funny,
Wow, we went there.
So what do you say about us then?
About what?
nobody likes me. Nobody likes you either, nigga. So we
No,
different.
that's not true. Don't do that. Y'all think people don't like y'all,
Who
but
said
then
we? He thinks that people love me.
yo, I don't know why. Cause your brother, this one, I get
Yo,
used
yo,
all
let me
the
tell you one
time.
time. Let me
All
tell you
the
one
time,
time.
every female would be like, "Who's that with the ass?" And I just be like,
I'll give you an example.
"Nigga,
Even niggas, I met one time,
nigga."
right? It was one dude, right? Yo, I'm not gonna say this dude's name. This dude was chilling there. My brother's passed. So Wilkins, hi, so Wilkins. My brother's just like, hey,
Hey,
oh my
and then
God.
walk away and don't act like nobody
Yeah.
said
When
nothing.
this nigga was dick riding him, son, he said, yo, man, that's so Wilkins right there. Yo, my brother came back,
That
made an
nigga thought
accordion
he had
joke.
the alley hoop,
Yes,
like, yo, look
yes.
who I know.
Yes, my brother came over, made one dumb joke, pat his head, touch his head. I'm like, yo, this nigga's dick riding him, son. Yo, no head, dick riding this nigga, son. I never see a man dick riding my brother like this. I should have asked him, yo, my nigga, are you a Cowboy fan? Why, man? Because you dick riding him right now, dogs.
That's
That's how
hilarious.
nasty it was, dog.
Listen, I will say though, the moral of the story is you can find love in wrestling.
100%.
Like we always say, listen, if the lady with the mustache can get a whole husband,
Whole husband.
there is
That nigga
love
love
for
her. That nigga licked the
anybody.
mustache. That nigga licked the mustache.
Yo,
Yo,
like hand in
son.
hand, like on God,
Oh,
that
son.
was that was love. So listen, if that person can find love, baby, love is around the corner for you. We should do that. Well, I guess it's too late because it would have been really funny had we did like a speed dating event.
I still want to
Did
do a
we
speed
try
dating
that
event.
before?
I still want to do a speed dating event.
Maybe
I
we
host it.
should.
I host it. I
It
host
would
it.
be a collective. It would be
I
a
really want to do a wrestling
collective.
speed dating event.
Yes, let's
Yeah?
do this. No, 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 no. Dead
No,
ass,
let's
son.
do this.
Dead
I'm
ass,
kind of
son.
down.
Dead ass, son.
Yo,
Yo,
the night
trust me,
before
son.
Jobber Slam.
Oh, yes. When I
And
said that,
then whoever wants to go on, like whoever, like we choose one couple and they get front row seats to Jobber
yes,
Slam.
yes,
Y'all just
yes.
witnessed some real in the
Yo,
time shit.
I just thinking about it. Think about it. Speed dating and wrestling. Yo, I could bring some of my homegirls. Like, yo, can you just please come, just fill it out? This, that, right there. Yo, if you like women,
Nah,
I can bring some women.
you can get single female wrestling fans. Like
There's
this could be
Yo, we
legit.
can pull
Like
this off.
there's no single
we don't
female
gotta
wrestling
Yo,
fall
fans
shut
up
that are
and
no
up.
be
good.
like,
Shut up. Shut up. Why you a hater, son? Yo, shut up, Mosca.
listen,
Get
if
out of
you guys
here.
want to sign up, we need 5 ladies and 5 gentlemen that love wrestling. DM the Jobbertears podcast right now if you are interested in Jobbertears speed dating. And it will happen June 20th, the night before Jobber
Yo,
Slam.
son, I'm telling you, son. I think that's a great idea. Speed
Listen,
dating, son. Yo, I gotcha, son. Yo, I heard
Wilkins,
about.
would you participate?
Absolutely not.
Would you be the first participant?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I
Like
will.
Elimination Chamber?
Absolutely not. Like that is a complete waste of my life and time.
That's not a complete waste of time. You telling me you would never, like, just outside of that, go speed dating?
No. For what?
Why
Yo,
not?
son. Yo, son. Like this thing will go
I
like
actually really hate dating. I think it's because
Tiara,
of
you said
narcissistic.
you hate dating?
Yes.
the lies, the
What's the
lies you
no?
tell.
Actually, no. He the concept of dating your brother doesn't like. He doesn't.
That
That
shit.
that I can co-sign.
I know this
That's just
man
the most
all my
obnoxious.
life. I like how that. I know this man all my life.
Oh shit.
There's have not been a long stretch of time that he has not been dating, son.
No, the thing about it, you like me, I like you. Let's be in a relationship.
That's not how that always works, but heard.
Yo, he never want to be friends with them.
That's not how that. Ooh, baby, love. If that's what you did. Ooh, shit. That could make a lot
Nigga,
more
I
sense.
don't want to date. That shit is obnoxious, son.
So, do you want to just snap your fingers and be married, or
Yeah,
that's not how that not how that works?
that shit would be perfect. Like I don't gotta spend like fucking 4 years dealing with your bullshit.
What?
But then you want forever. You got to pick your battles, sir. But once again, if you're interested in getting hooked up, DM the Jobbertears podcast. We will set this up, and this will be one of the big This could be some shit. Cause you know how I be
Yo,
seeing
I
when
wait,
just
people
wait,
come to
wait, wait.
lesbian.
I just want to get married with some big booty chick.
Wow. Wow. Well, that takes work and time and energy.
Bro, I have no patience of let's go to coffee and let's talk to each other for like a half an hour. I can't stand
So
your dumb
okay,
ass.
so would you do married at first sight?
You know what? I would actually. I wouldn't do the
Okay.
show.
And I only ask because I'm watching this season. Because, like I said, I'm in my reality bag. And
This
this
nigga said.
season's in Chicago. Because they do different cities every season. So they're in Chicago. And some off the chart shit just happened. Where there's two couples, and the husband in one couple and the wife in the other couple started fucking with each other. Because they had chemistry. But it's very interesting. Because you was just like, I just want to be married. That's basically married at first sight.
Well, it's you know what? For me, dating is like I just think it's so obnoxious, son. Like it's so obnoxious. Like, and then it's like, okay, I don't really like you, but I want to have sex with you, but I gotta like, and then that's weird. So
Wait,
then
you don't.
now you like me because I'm giving you dick, but
But what if the person likes you before getting dick? Then what?
it's a waste of time, son. And then you have to go through the process of like, all right, we have to date, but then it's like, oh, it's not gonna work out because I can't stand you now.
Okay, so I think all right. So married at first sight. All right, now I know. I gotta keep my ears to the streets for the next season. I want to help my nigga.
Like this is a waste of my life and time.
Wait, Black, do you like dating when you were dating?
Yeah, because I like having stories to tell niggas.
Nigga,
Well, you don't need
nigga
to
just
date
dating
to
for the
have
sport.
stories though. But
Nigga just dating for the sport.
Like, what the hell? Like, life is too short, dog. Like, the amount of stories I have, like, what that happened, I'm looking like, yeah, this is regular shit. Like, living in New York, you start to realize that this is not really how America really is.
Oh
nah,
yeah,
It's
we live in an alternative universe living in New York
the
City.
amount of fucking that an average New Yorker does is way above what the average
I definitely had
American
said
does.
that. I told Michael when we first started dating, I was just like, I'm shocked I haven't died. I'm shocked somebody hasn't killed me yet. So how about that? Legit.
What?
Well,
that's how
because
New York is.
no. Well, mostly because like niggas will like if I was going out with some or like I would always be like, yo, come over because I never wanted to go nowhere. I
Yo,
would
you
always just
are
be like, yo,
wildin'.
come. Like I got a crib, I got a living room, we could chill, we could hang out. It ain't gotta be crazy. But then I was just like, I'm shocked ain't nobody killed me. This shit is crazy.
I remember one time. I'll never forget this one time. So it was a while ago. I was on a dating app, right? And then this is when I was like, yo, I'm either about to get robbed or I'm
What?
about to get some cheeks.
Wow, one or the other. That's actually very whoa.
So I I met me and her. We were texting back and forth on the app on the app, right? On a dating app.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I said some corny shit like, oh, you would look real nice in my hoodie, ma. Some corny shit. Some corny shit. This shit was corny. So then,
Your bitch is like corny
and then she
shit.
was like, ha 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 ha. And I was like, yo, why don't we just hang out right now? Nigga, it was a whole ass snowstorm outside. So then she goes, yeah, why not? Come by. So call an Uber. The Uber driver was like, nigga, it's like 10 miles away. I was like, yeah, I'm paying for it though. He was like, nah, I can't go. It's snowing outside. I gotta go home to my wife. I ain't trying to in the app. I was like, listen, I'll give you cash. Turn your shit off. I'll give you cash.
Nigga
Because if
said,
I
you
give him
about to
cash,
fuck
he gets
up.
the
You
whole
about
thing.
to fuck up my cheeks, nigga. Let's go.
So the entire time, I'm like, yo, what am I doing with myself right now? It is like
Yeah.
8 p.m. A snowstorm is legit going on outside. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll go. So he's driving me over. Snowstorm is coming down hard. I get to her crib. She lives in a nice ass building too, one of those luxury buildings.
Oh, with the amenities.
Yeah. So I was like, I wonder how much this shit costs. So I Googled it real quick while I was pulling up to the apartment. I was like,
checking pockets on the road.
I was like, $4,500 a month? Damn.
Dang.
So I pull up, and
Please
the entire time I was like, yo, if I get robbed, this is all my fault. This is all my fault. I can't blame nobody because a nigga too horny. A nigga is way too horny because if I get robbed right now. So I get to her crib, some white girl. She was Irish, like straight off the boat from Ireland type.
Nigga said Becky Lynch 3.0. It's crazy out here.
Thick ass Irish accent. So I get to her crib and had a good time.
Did you at least stay the night? Did you use the gym in the morning? Because the amenities is crazy.
No, I stayed the night, but I had to go to work now early the next morning. So I stayed the night, smashed some cheeks in the morning, and then went home.
Oh, gotta go.
Never talked to her ever again.
Yo, why does nigga Sean just say, I got robbed after sex once? Like, what?
Well, the thing about it, Sean fucks with, like, homeless chicks.
No. Wait.
No, that's Leo.
No, Sean fucks with these alternative like chicks that be getting mad high off of ecstasy and shit.
Yeah, he does.
Okay, yes.
And with mad tattoos.
Because what you said, homeless, I was like, no, that's not it. But the whole ecstasy,
on the floor.
EDC shit, because that nigga be wanting to go to a party and it's nothing but do. You be like, what the fuck, nigga, no?
He be telling me, yeah, man, like 2 o'clock, well, should we have to go home? Nah, man, I have to go to another party.
Yeah, every time.
Because it's Valentine's Day, and not Valentine's, because it's Valentine's Day month, and also Black History Month. So give me 5 wrestlers you would love to take on a date with, or go on a date with. Like, it would be a bomb-ass date.
Okay.
Oh, fuck, right. But nobody married.
Oh, dang, son. Can it be signed talent? Unsigned talent?
It could be unsigned talent, assigned talent.
What? Unsigned? Yeah, do tell.
Nah. I can do unsigned talent. Because if I do unsigned talent, I'm gonna have to ref them one day. It'll be hella awkward. Not for me,
you know
but
how
for
many
them.
people done dated each other, broken up, and end up in the same show?
Okay.
Thank you.
Nia Jax.
Why?
What?
Why?
Nigga, do we question you while you want to shoot your shot?
No, I want to. So why would it be a fun date?
Because Nia Jax looks like she's like a man of, like, she understands, like, the fact that she said this one day. She was like, she went through the stage of, like, she went through the haters and saying that, yo, fuck these haters. I don't care. This is a joke. And that's how I see the world too. Is like, yo, you're the master of you. You can't let anything affect you. She looks fun. She looks like how that she can make jokes.
What
she
kind
smells
of date would you go on with her?
Oh, something mad simple, man. Like, yo, let's go to Build-A-Bear. And after I had to build, like, no. We go somewhere like a little bar, get drunk, go to Build-A-Bear. We make jokes and stuff like that. Something
simple. Let's have a
cute.
Drunk Build-A-Bear
Why
experience.
not? Something fun. Yeah, something fun. Or like how that, not even that though. Like, yo, one of my boys may be throwing like a weed testing edible event. I could take her to that. Or something very simple. I could just take her to Coney Island, take her to the Cyclone, walk around.
All right. Let's do 3 because we all got to get through.
Right.
2.
A second, Bianca Belair. She looks like the type of girl that I could just be chill with because she's the best of both worlds. She's feminine and she also knows how to express herself. And after that, she lets the person around her be her. And I like the fact that how she works with her hands. I like the fact that she's just not afraid to say, like, she's not afraid to be herself. And the last person, I can't say her. I can't say her.
You
can.
Say it. It's a safe space. Go for it.
I repped her match one day, so no.
Okay, that's okay.
No, that's okay. I'm not gonna say her.
Wait, give us a hint to see if we know who.
She's part of a tag team.
Oh, the Bees chicks?
nigga's the worst.
The thick one? Yeah, the thick one. He talking about the thick one.
Yo, but you know,
Freaky
oh,
nigga.
I almost blew up his spot. Somebody else that I know that y'all know, same thing.
Yeah, you see? You see?
Same thing.
Well,
And I just be
she
laughing,
seems
and I
super.
low key just be laughing at this nigga like, you
Well,
so
the thing about
silly.
she seems super down to earth, to be honest.
No. When I tell you, those girls, super down to earth, super sweet. I can't. I don't want to say regular because I feel like regular is just so basic, but they're so dope. Like like who they are, like backstage is who they
She's in the
are
yam section. Yeah.
outside.
Yep, she's in the yam section. Like, yeah, it's just like those are pick the
Oh
three
shit.
because like when it comes to me and dating, like I gotta reach a point. Like if I do dating again, I would tell people at my job, I said, yo, I'll be friends with you first. Why friends with you? I got to figure out where, like, how you are just as my friend. Can I tolerate you sex? Yes. I could blow your back out all night, but that's the easy part. The before and after, that's the hard part. You feel me? Can I talk about aliens about you, son? Yo, can I be like, yo, son, let me tell you about this on conspiracy. It might be a flat earth. Can I talk to you about like Operation High Jump? Can I talk to you about how like Elon Musk is robbing the people here? Can I talk to you about that? Can I tell you about wrestling? You feel me? Can you invite me? Like, listen, if you're into like, wall climbing, I'm a bigger supporter because you come to my wrestling event. You feel me? So I'm a type of person, you let me be me, I'll let you be you.
Wow. All right, so Wilkins, real quick, 3.
I would do Nia Jax. First Nia Jax.
Piper
Respectfully,
Nivens.
if she wasn't married to my main man's Mickey James.
Oh
That's a
yeah.
bad bitch.
Yeah.
That's a bad bitch. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My bestie Nick all this, he know how to pick him.
And
Mm-hmm.
then last but not least, Jada Parker. Those are my 3.
Oh God, I don't even know anymore. Oh, definitely Obafemi. Absolutely.
Oh, my family.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Oh, oi, hold on, guys.
Uh,
We'll be back after these messages.
I don't dive, I don't flip, but brother, I know drip.
that's my best friend. That's my other bestie.
Nice guy.
Obafemi. Respectfully, Big E, just for the fun. Like I feel like he would be like mad fun and silly, and you need that on a good date.
Mm-hmm.
And Cody, the fuck? Respectfully,
My thing is this
I'm trying to
about
ride in the top
Biggie.
down. I'm trying to
My
ride in the
thing,
convertible.
like,
Fuck
the
that.
more and more that I watch Biggie before the pre-show, I'm like, fuck you, because you be here at work every single week. You was there for a good ass minute. Now,
This
one
nigga
time
said
that how that he
New
said, hey, let me
Day
help my
is.
guy. That one time, and people said, nah, Black, you bug. He was injured and stuff like that. Yo, you came out with a chair, a gun. You didn't help nobody,
I
but you
don't
stood
think
in the
the
back and
gun
just
would have
talk
been a problem.
trash.
But speaking about him, he actually did announce that he will be doing the pre and post shows moving forward for all the PLEs, which is really good for him.
So
Um,
if the New Day lose, he's on the same PLE as them. You gonna watch them lose and not help?
no,
Coffee's
because
point. Coffee's point. They right. How you dare to pre-show watching in the back? You can't run down and help me?
yo, I'm
That
not
one
gonna hold you.
time?
I did not think heel Kofi would really entertain me,
Because
and it has
they assholes.
really been entertaining as fuck. Like I'm
Because they
just like.
assholes. That's why. That's what they really are. They're a bunch
But
of
it's just like
Yo, they
I wouldn't
are.
even
They
think. No,
are. They
Kofi
are.
is not an asshole in real person in real life. I will say that.
Yo, if you listen to their podcast, they said it. Coffee's an asshole.
He really well, my interaction with Kofi, he was not an asshole.
skinny,
So
Cause you're a
skinny face
woman.
Jamaican nigga asshole, son.
well, I mean that's really most West Indian niggas to be
He's not
frank.
West Indian. He's
He's not West Indian.
African.
He's African.
Oh, that's even worse. But all right, let's actually talk. All right, so now we done got a little, some love out in the air. Let's talk about real quick AEW Grand Slam this past weekend. Following the All Star Saturday Night festivities. So Wilkins did not stay up to watch it clearly because he said I'm I'm old and I'm tired. But I had stayed.
I watched the replay. It was a good show, But
I really wanted Buddy to win. I'm not gonna hold y'all.
Yeah.
Like I really felt like that was the moment to pull that trigger if you were gonna do that. But I get it.
the show
Um,
is in the mud though.
no. So I thought the show was. I actually thought it was good too. Like I actually like I stayed up. I watched it on Max. And I thought it was really good. I definitely liked the main. I like the girls that they ended up main eventing. So Tony Storm versus Mariah May. I thought that was dope.
But was it supposed to be a pay-per-view, or was it always supposed to be
So I think that's really I don't know. I do feel like in the beginning it came off as this is gonna give you that pay-per-view feel because we're doing it in the stadium and we're doing it in Australia. So I never thought of it as just a regular as like collision or some shit. Like I really was like they're gonna really it's gonna be a notch lower than Wimbledon. Like I really was because it was the stadium.
But was it supposed to be a PLE type of thing?
I don't
That's what I
know.
want to know, because everybody says, like, some people saying that it was never supposed to be that. Then they dropped it down to a pay-per-view. You
I
know,
feel
no,
like
they,
it
they
was like
dropped
a
it down
roller
from the
coaster.
pay-per-view to a regular show.
I do. I feel like in the beginning, I feel like when they first announced it, it didn't give that vibe. But then, as when the tickets went on sale, I felt like they pushed it as like this is gonna be like the premier Grand Slam like pay per view feel. And then, but it was just, I mean,
But then again, I'm more sure that they said that they never said it was a pay-per-view because I felt that they said Grand Slam gonna be in Australia next year.
they did,
And
they did.
yeah, and to like kind of to their credit, they said it during Grand Slam on a regular Wednesday night.
But see, to be fair, in all honesty, the Australia show should this one that just passed. It should have been the Wednesday. It should have been the Wednesday.
Yeah, I
How would it
agree.
have been on Wednesday if it was, if, oh, well,
No, but that was the thing. Even if there was, because they did the tape delay regardless, so it wouldn't have mattered had they shown it at 10 o'clock on a Wednesday night versus 10 o'clock after All Star Saturday night. Like I just think they didn't think that through. That whole situation, they went literally weeks without telling you what time that show was coming on.
Yeah, they did.
Weeks.
They
I
did.
don't think they knew what time the show was going to come on.
Exactly. And but you knew from a year ago that this was the fuck you was gonna do.
You know what?
Like
I keep saying this over and over again. Their only problem is that they're not organized.
at all,
Yeah.
at all. And it'd be unfortunate because it'd be like, had you really like, even if they had showed it during the day on Max, niggas would have watched.
Yeah.
Niggas would have tuned in just like
Yeah.
how we tune in when AEW was when WWE was in Australia or when they do Saudi. People we turn in.
You right?
I just think I just sometimes think they don't know which direction to go.
It'd be up, down, all around. And then I just feel like it's hard to want to be invested. Cause like I had watched what was it the Dynamite before? No, it was the tag match. Cause Black, you mentioned about Mox and Edge. And it was the tag match that they had on that show. And I was invested for
Told you.
2.5 until Marina Shafir ass hit that nigga with that briefcase. I said, ugh, can we not do this? Like,
Exactly.
girl. Like I was so
Exactly.
upset. And then he choked them out and I was just like, you choked out the nigga that they sang out tonight? That's really that's how he was ending
Exactly.
the show? That was weird.
Exactly.
So I really just want this Mox and I just want it to go away. And I love listen,
The Mox.
and
I'm
y'all
telling
know
you,
I love me
this nigga
some Dean
Mox is
Ambrose, but
overrated.
this ain't it.
Moxley's overrated. I've been telling y'all niggas this shit.
I
It's
don't
not
think that
even
how
I
that.
wouldn't even go so much as the overrated part. It's just that this is a no. This didn't hit. It's just like when they tried to keep the whole MJF and Adam Cole situation. It's a no. Like
No.
no.
And I feel like with the whole Mox and Edge, because like, okay, I watched Dynamite last night, right? I watched
Okay.
it straight through, right? Like I had my mushroom coffee at 10 o'clock.
You
So
have mushroom coffee. How does that taste?
yeah. Oh yeah. The thing about it is
Oh,
you may not like it because like kind of you like mad sugar in your shit. So I don't put sugar in nothing on my thing. So I don't even
how you
like
not
it.
put sugar in shit?
Come on, Janelle. Come on, Janelle. Come on, Janelle.
That was
But
that was
nah,
that was cool.
but like
I really.
how that 10 o'clock that energy, I watched it through. Everything was fire up until Edge and Moxley came out. I was like, all right, man, I'm tired of this shit. This shit was not fire at all. It was very like lackluster. It felt very
It's
too
overrated, my nigga.
like it felt very 2000ish. And the one thing that, and honestly, I'm looking forward to watching Collision this weekend because I want to see the Hawk Machine versus
The who?
Hawk Machine.
Who the
It's
fuck is
Hawk.
that?
Um, it's the Hawk nigga with the machine
You
looking
talking
nigga.
about stupid ass Lance Archer with them stupid ass braids and fucking Wolverine? That's what the fuck you talking about?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. So like, I'm looking forward to watching them because I'm looking like, I want to see them fight. That looks interesting. But guess what? It's kind of like, uh, it fits because this is what they do, but it feels fresh. But when I see Edge and Mox, it feels very like it doesn't feel part of the show. It feels very like it's their own thing, and it doesn't fit it. Now the Hurt Syndicate, I said a couple weeks ago when like the whole presentation is off. Yeah, I gotta give it that, but it still feels like it fits within the show. It does not feel out of place. It fits within the show. It doesn't feel like they blend into. I felt that with Edge and Mox, they don't want to be part of the blend no more. They want to do their own shit. That's very repetitive. Everyone else try to blend it in. Hey, let's do this, let's do that. That's why when they do stuff, it feels so out of place.
Okay. I was in the middle of watching Dynamite before we started recording, so that's why I was like, I was up to the to the Will Hobbs and
Fire
what you would call
match.
it street fight, which I did. I was enjoying it, so I was like, look at him go. I was just like, I'm glad he didn't wear regular ass Timbs because that would upset me. Um, but yeah, so they did announce once again Grand Slam will be back in Australia in 2026. They also did announce this past Wednesday night that Double or Nothing will actually be in Arizona this year. And they
When is
announced
Double or
it.
Nothing?
You said what? When is it?
Arizona.
Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
So
And again,
normally Double or Nothing has been in Vegas for the past few years. Really
oh,
since I think the beginning.
another thing too. Ricochet promo this week was fucking fire.
Told you he started hanging
Ricochet
out with AJ.
stepped
Stop it.
is
You already you squashed the
no,
beef.
he
Stop it.
literally stepped his game up.
Told you,
Like,
y'all niggas. Told you. I told you, give him a chance. Didn't I
yo,
say this?
yo, but then again, you're right. You're right. But that's the one thing that I said earlier. He's another one that literally took his gimmick and evolved it for the AEW crowd.
But I
Everyone else
told
who
y'all
came
niggas.
over that, he's fire on the mic. He was witty. He was confident. Everything. He had the role. This is niggas shitting on him that did not want to give him a chance.
I
Boo, you
told
suck.
y'all
Once I
niggas.
saw, for me, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give him a chance because he just got there and he didn't waste no time, and that's what I like.
I
Now
told y'all niggas.
I have to say he's gonna be most improved. And what else? What else?
So I will say one thing I do like is that and this is what I mean by if AEW really tried to stick to really their core, like those that were there from the beginning and like has that type of
and blend them,
rapport,
yeah,
I'm actually really invested in MJF and
yeah,
Adam Hangman Page because for Maxwell to come out and say, well, you were the one that cost me my title shot 5 years ago type shit. I was just like, oh shit, that's what we
mm-hmm,
doing. And I can appreciate that because it's like, okay, we're building a story, and that's really what frustrates me at times at AEW is they pick and choose when they want to really story tell when you really can do it with every single person. You can do it. It's just it always feels like it's always either when it's a Maxwell, when it's an MJF program, or
Because
when
he
it's
because he forces that. That's why.
but then it goes to then should we always really be looking at Tony Khan as the one fucking things up, or or should we really start blaming the
Yes, it is
talent?
him.
That's
It is him that's fucking it up because he's listening to him.
so speaking of that, Ricky Saints.
Ricky, woo, I'm so happy for him. Y'all have no idea. Um, so we caught the signing, official signing this past week on NXT of Ricky Saints, formerly known as Ricky Starks, signing his
I like the
NXT
new name.
contract. I love the name
Me
and I
too.
love the fact that it's a homage to his hometown. Y'all know I love New Orleans, and I think it's really, really dope that he was able to really pay tribute to his his roots, his background. But he had, oh wait, hold on, you can put it back up. I'll read it real quick. He said he was on Busted Open Radio with Bubba, and he talked about his AW departure. And he said this, in quote, I will say this, there are some people who stuck their nose in my creative
Edge,
business, Edge, that shouldn't have happened. Veterans, that's it. I'll leave it
FTR,
at that. And if they got a problem with me, they got my number. Text me about it. End quote.
FTR.
So and it was so funny because I always think about that promo with Edge, and that was really the beginning of the end. It truly was, and I even take it a step back because you know how everyone, one of the major like polls that certain websites did was like what was like the worst thing like AEW had did, and a lot people would say seeing showing the CM Punk video and stuff like that. But really, the downfall of AEW, if we're gonna talk about a downfall, really started when Cody left, and we've said that previously. And I think about it more because I'm like, yo, when Cody left, the organization that they desperately needed was gone.
I felt that Cody was the union. And once Cody left, the union left, and that's when all the boys didn't have an ear no more. Because Cody was the perfect middle guy. You feel me? Like he was that cool manager where like on some like
Don't
what?
disrespect the man's wife. He won't leave.
Yeah, that's it. Like Cody is that cool manager. Wait a minute. Didn't he give you a day off? Word? Word? All right, hold on. I'll be back. Next thing you know, you got it. You got it. You got it.
Yo,
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got you. I got you. You feel me?
Don't
But
no,
yet,
for
disrespect
real,
the man's wife. That's all you have.
never,
yeah. And I felt that
because
how
that'll
that
come back and bite you in the ass.
and
But
I felt that Cody made it so lit. Like I keep on saying that. The things like Cody and WWE wrestling is how you wrestle AEW. Y'all niggas did not appreciate AEW wrestling because he was putting on bangers. WWE, I'm looking like, what the fuck is this shit? It's
nah,
dying
his
Cody
match with
Rhodes.
Solo, I definitely enjoyed that, and I feel like most
No,
people did it, and I did. But I also feel like towards the end, Cody was just doing shit to just do shit that didn't make no sense. Like him putting himself on fire. I was just like, for what?
nah, that
Why
shit
did
was
we do
fire
that?
though. Or like how
That
that
shit was crazy.
him
I ain't gonna hold you.
and I
Yeah, I
come
know
on.
y'all love that shit, but it was just like, yo, bro, you really could have hurt yourself.
The
You are
way
not no
that
deathmatch type nigga. Stop
the
it.
way that he put over Sammy Guevara.
Too fucking pretty to do shit
Sammy
like that.
has not been hot ever since Cody left.
Nigga, that nigga is frozen, even with a title.
I
He
You know
got
the
forgot.
crazy thing about
he
it?
is the
I didn't even
ROH
know
tag
this.
team champion with
Right.
Dustin.
Right. Just about to say this. I didn't even know this until recently. I'm gonna say two things. Ring of Honor had like a AEW's Ring of Honor show on Monday. No one talked about it. They had a
When?
little
What?
preview. Yes, it was on
What?
Monday night. Yes, it happened on Monday. Yes, they showed it.
Where?
It was on AEW. I mean, it was a Ring of Honor app. Yeah, it was a whole show. Yes, and you know one thing that a second thing I have to say, niggas talk shit so much about Hogan in WCW. The same niggas that was in Hogan in WCW, you doing the same shit over here in AEW. For example, Jericho, you're the fucking Ring of Honor champion. You on the every single week as Ring of Honor champion. Not one time, you went and said, yo, Tony, bring in like Athena over here to like represent her. To like how to bring up the stock value of Ring of Honor. But you want to be so selfish and take all the glory for yourself.
And
Hmm.
guess what? And he's defending the ROH title on Collision this Saturday against
Collision.
Bandito.
Collision. But yet you can have like the yo, let's do what's name? Like, yo, you're the best champion. Tony Storm. Excuse me, I'm a champion way longer. Let's do it. You're the best of the best. How come like Athena haven't challenged Mercedes Monet or these other girls?
He
But
doesn't care about ROH.
That part.
Y'all niggas don't understand. He doesn't care about that company.
But you know what it is? At the end of the day, it gets frustrating because then it's like, why do it? Like, if you're not gonna put the love and care into it,
I
why
keep
do it?
saying this over and over. The only reason why he bought ROH was to keep it away from WWE,
Hmm.
and to say I got it first.
So, speaking of this, I don't have it. Fuck.
You talking about the Lucha?
No, hold on.
Because that's why I was gonna go. Talking about companies. But as Mr. Black is looking for his graphic, so yes, the roundabout,
Oh, this
Double or
right here.
Nothing.
How you feel
Will,
about this?
so okay, changing gears or moving to the WWE landscape. Triple H had tweeted, the top independent wrestling prospects have been ID'd. Now we're ready to spotlight the best of the best. Here's your look at the men's and women's at WWE ID championships. So the ID program that they started to do, and now they created titles for like the best of the best. I guess, what are your thoughts? I mean, I personally don't have a stake in it. I think it'll
Yes,
be
you
what it's gonna
do.
be. I really don't.
You own a company.
But I don't have a problem with what they're doing. Y'all was the ones that was against it. So that's really why I'm like, I really don't have a stake in it. Like,
This is why AEW has to
if they
succeed, because you need to hold like a WWE Loki try to have a monopoly within the wrestling business. They're trying to monopolize their wrestling. And when you do that, you killed the creativity. What happened when it had NXT UK? Killed the European scene out there, independent European scene.
but
So
they had really big plans for that, and COVID fucked that up. They were on the brink of doing NXT in different countries, just like how they started to do in the UK, and COVID fucked that up.
true, but thank God it did.
Ooh, Knicks beat Bulls
Oh yes, yes.
in
But thank God,
overtime.
they did. Like you don't understand how much that's a good thing. Like you don't think, oh, that's no. You gotta like, what if like in a situation where like you ID this nigga and you know this nigga's not nice, but yeah, you gotta put over your best champion to make him look good. Like I get it, I say for the business, whatever, but I just feel that no, like I don't know. I see it both ways. I see that how you bring more eyes to the company, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But I don't know. I
Nigga, I
don't
don't like
know.
it at all.
Talk
I've
about it.
said this
Why?
before. I said it numerous times. It takes away the competition and the creative part of wrestling. They're basically, like my brother said, they're monopolizing professional wrestling. And the last time they monopolized professional wrestling went downhill.
Yep.
And listen, honestly, like my brother said, same thing. I get the business side of things, make your checks, get your money, whatever. But you're basically taking over professional wrestling and making it all WWE.
Yep.
Wrestling started to grow because of the indies.
Yep.
Because it was this wild, wild west. Then wrestling grew even more because of AEW. Why do you think people are getting paid the way that they're getting paid? As much as,
Thank
as we
you.
talk shit about Jericho, Jericho's one of the main reasons why wrestlers are getting paid the way they're getting paid right now.
Yep.
He raised the bar.
Yep.
So it's like once, and that's why I would never want AEW to go out of business, because it keeps the business healthy. Like the fact that they're running WWE ID, and then now they're about to buy Lucha Underground, supposedly.
Rumored. So
Rumor.
rumor of the day. It popped up on social media that TKO may be interested in purchasing the rights for Lucha Underground, which would then be under the WWE umbrella.
Yeah, and then you also
Um,
got TNA under their umbrella.
Low key on the low. But listen, I
I'm
genuinely,
listening.
I love this TNA WWE portal.
It's
I
great.
genuinely love it because it definitely puts eyes on both brands,
100%.
because you have people that, when on this week's NXT we opened with fucking Moose, and literally everybody in the crowd was singing Moose, and you was just like, oh shit. And then, as Gene fucking spoiler alert, Oba Femi was on Impact tonight. So I love the fact that they're being able to give certain matches, certain things that we would have never even thought about. Like this, like what next week we got
The Hardy
Matt and Jeff
Boys.
Hardy
Oh,
defending
it's
the
snowing. Oh shit.
yeah, yeah, it's been snowing. It's just but it's like flurries. But then like
Okay.
next week you have the Impact tag titles being defended on NXT next week. You have the TNA X Division title being defended next week on NXT. So like I just for me, I think it's just put more eyes on both products. It gives people things to talk about. It gives different matches. It gives people the different reps because that's the one thing with AEW at times is like you'll have one match, but then you may not have another one for weeks.
Well, the thing is, they're about to own these niggas. So let's make it hot. This doesn't sound like it's gonna be like something great.
But
At
what
the
if
end,
it is? What if it turns into something great? What if this
bro, like,
opens the door?
bro, it's not healthy. If this was a legit partnership and there's no possibility that they're gonna buy them, awesome. Do I? Okay. All jokes aside, do I like it? Yes. It gives us
Hell yeah. Hell
this
yeah.
possibility of different types of things that could possibly happen. Like, you know what I mean? It's
They can get
cool.
paid for video game rights and everything like that. If you see music
Yeah,
in the
it's
video game,
cool.
yeah.
These
It's
wrestlers
good for
are
yeah.
making a name for themselves. They're getting in front of different types of people. But at the end of the day, this if they buy Impact, they are hurting the business.
But if they so devil's advocate, if they buy Impact would and give Impact the financial stability, then what? To
But
then
there's
get
no
other to
competition.
get other talent and to get people bigger contracts, then what?
There's
Why you think that? I give you an example, right? A lot of people don't know this. At one point, um, AT&T bought Sprint.
Yes,
Congress blocked it. You know why Congress blocks it? Because it kills the business. It
it's the
kills
same how
competition.
Spirit been wanting to buy Frontier,
But it
and
can't.
no
It
Frontier been
kills
wanting to sell themselves to Spirit, and Spirit's like no, same
because
thing.
it kills the business. It's a monopoly. You need people to have options. I'll give you an example. When you look at video games, right? 2K, um, um, EA monopolized football games. This is why you want to see Madden every fucking year. And because of that, Madden gets worse and worse and worse every fucking year because there's no competition. 2K, WWE 2K, they make the same game for all the console. Back
yep.
in the day, it was just like, ooh, I got a game, you didn't get Day of Reckoning. It was different from Shut Your Mouth and Here Comes the Pain. So when you have other companies making different type of games, it brings out the best of the best of the
It's
best of the
yeah, because
competition.
this is not a it like it looks great right now because it sounds fun, but at the end of the day, it's not healthy for the business.
It's not. It's not. How do you feel like how that if like one wrestling independent wrestler company owns everything in New York, a lot of people won't get work. A lot of
Low
people
key
like
they
you
do.
know, huh? Yeah, yeah, but like how that I'm talking about one company.
I'm about to say, really.
One company. I'm talking about this. No one else can run nothing. Only one company can run in New York. You're gonna kill the business in New York. Yeah, like the fans been like, but after a while, look like, yeah, but a lot of wrestlers you won't see because it might be issue backstage, like just like Ricky Saints. Oh, that person can't work over here because of one argument. Really, son? And that's the one thing that I look at a lot of these wrestling fans. I get it, you want to make money at the end of the day, though, but I understand Vince McMahon a lot. Like I'm starting to understand from a business standpoint, is everyone can eat. Like you don't have to buy everything up. And honestly, though, son, them buying Lucha Underground and
The rights to it,
revise it.
the rights to it.
Yeah, it's gonna be the rights, but they're gonna edit the shit out of it out. It won't be pure. It
But
won't be
how
a
do you
pure
know that?
cocaine.
I
You
think
remember how bloody Lucha Underground was?
no, I hear you, but I think it's one of those like how even when people talk about AEW, just kind of let's see what happens type of thing. I definitely think it's a let's see what happens thing because if you think about everything that's under the TKO umbrella, you got MMA shit, you got the power slap shit, like you got some real shit. So it's not to say that just because it's under the WWE umbrella that maybe it may give that Raw Underground feel that we missed that niggas didn't appreciate them, but now it's like damn that shit was pretty tough. Like you just you
We're not
we
gonna get
don't
that feeling again.
we don't know. Well, we don't know. We don't know.
AEW tone the shit out of their television down.
Well,
Tone
that's
it
because they was
down.
losing sponsors and shit. And
And
that's the
Lucha
business.
Underground, and that's the business side of having Lucha Underground back
But the
out.
thing, you know,
They
is
will
that
have
there's
sponsors.
sponsors for everything. And
We'll
the
see. We'll
sponsors,
see. You know what?
and
Honestly,
just cause one person, so let's say what was it, the Domino's shit? Domino's might have pulled from AEW, but the two other companies might have put into it. You don't know.
listen, we'll see what happens. I don't trust it. Like I've been telling you, I think it's really monopolizing the game. It's hurting the business. But you know what? We'll see.
All right. What else happened this week in
Solo
wrestling?
came back and said that I love you,
Oh
Jacob.
no, that was weird. That was weird.
Jacob's the new tribal chief, my niggas.
That ass. Like, yo, when he grabbed that mic and he told him, he said, yo, I'ma do for my family. And I'm gonna bring the title back to my family. I was like, damn. It's like,
Like
damn. So I said,
honestly,
damn, Jacob.
I have to say, SmackDown become a better show than Raw. Raw is
They
just
got Jacob Fatu and they got Cody.
yes. I don't know about Cody though, but yeah. Oh, I got secret like
Don't be
I got
fucking
like a hint.
disrespectful now.
I got like a little tip for y'all. When you watching Raw on Netflix, right? Do not watch it exactly like 8 o'clock. Watch it at 8:02 or 8:03. And when you click on it, start it from the beginning. It skips all the commercials.
But
It shows no commercials.
so that's for those that have the ads. Like I told you from the beginning, I don't have commercials. I don't see what you've been seeing. I've been seeing like literally a match will start.
She should call niggas broke boys. That's what she call them.
It'll go black for 2 seconds, and then it'll come back on, and Michael Cole and Pat is still talking. Like
No,
it's still.
she call niggas
I
broke
literally
boys.
watch Raw, and it's actually really interesting. The way that it is with no commercials is like you being there at the show.
She's calling
Cause
niggas
it's
broke boys.
Okay.
I'm
That's what
not
she's
Okay,
calling
saying.
fine.
niggas, bro.
Okay, fine. Okay,
I'm
fine.
just
For
saying
the
my nigga
people,
got with shout outs to T-Mobile. T-Mobile pays for fucking Netflix for
She
my
for the
said,
nigga.
people,
y'all niggas is broke boys. Y'all got commercials. Broke boys, broke boys. I don't
yeah,
fuck with broke boys.
yeah.
I didn't say
For the
that.
people, for
Because
the
if I did,
people
I would have
that
just said that.
for the people that who haven't shared Netflix passwords with someone else, you don't watch Raw at 8 o'clock on the dot. You wait on 8:01, 8:02, and when you go on it, start from the beginning. There'll be no commercials.
Like she said, broke boys, broke
I
boys. I
didn't
ain't
say
fuck with
that. I
broke
didn't say,
boys.
listen, get it how you live it. Yo, niggas is still trying to figure. Yo, I almost had got YouTube TV just to have CW, and then had to buy some antenna shit from Temu that it works, like works. And that's how we watch NXT every week on local fucking TV with
You see?
antenna.
You see? You see? I
I'm
try
not
to get
upper class Netflix. It's just my nigga had upgraded his phone bill
Oh, The
and
Rock's gonna
T.
be on SmackDown tomorrow?
I
yeah.
don't know
Yeah, he is. For what?
for what.
For what? You do the same exact stuff, the
We're
same exact
SmackDown
thing.
tomorrow then.
Why y'all hating for? Why y'all hating on The Rock for? Relax.
But no, we not doing that. We will not do that.
Don't hate on The Rock.
Cause Dwayne ain't got no business to go on what's going on unless he about to tell Jacob he is the new tribal chief. Dwayne,
Yeah.
sit this one out.
Why? Why you there
Sit it
for?
down.
Why are you there for?
We not.
The
You
Rock.
look. We what do you need Dwayne for?
Because he's The Rock.
For what?
Because he's The Rock.
To do what?
He know the same exact lines, the
To
same
do
exact
what?
thing. It's
I think
nothing.
it's bro.
Like he doesn't add up to the story. Like we don't need him.
Don't at all.
I think
Sorry, not sorry.
Stop hating on The Rock, bro.
But it's the truth, and you know that. Like, what is Dwayne honestly gonna do? Is he gonna tell Jacob? He gonna tell Solo chill the fuck out?
It don't matter. We'll find out. But it's time to see the great one on television.
Is the
Honestly,
Rock gonna
listen.
say? Is
If
the Rock gonna say that I
Dwayne
love you,
and
Solo?
Roman is not happening, then we're good on Dwayne. We're good. We are good.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
I'm
good.
super good.
I'm good. I have no other match for him.
I don't
Like
listen.
you
If it
said,
ain't Roman and y'all not really going for this tribal chief shit,
yeah.
I'm good.
I don't want to see The Rock versus Code. I don't want to see that.
And I definitely don't want Dwayne touching nothing on Jonathan Cena.
Yeah, I don't want to
Nope.
see that. I don't want to see that match. If it's not Roman,
If
fuck
it's not
you.
Roman, I'm good.
Just like how that HBK said that he got one more match in him. If it's not AJ,
Who would
I
it
don't
be?
care.
Oh
If
shit.
it's not AJ, I don't care.
HBK though, he got one more match.
If it's not AJ, I don't care.
Who could it be?
If it's not AJ, I don't care.
Well, I'm waiting for AJ to tiptoe into the impact zone. That's really what I'm waiting
That's
for.
it. That's it. If it's
Yeah,
not AJ,
stop disrespecting The Rock. Like on some
I
real
if
shit.
just
it's not,
okay. I just want you to explain to me if Dwayne pops up tomorrow night on Let's Smack It Down. What the fuck is he doing?
It doesn't matter. He's The Rock. He
It
can do whatever he
does.
wants.
Don't do that. It does matter,
No, it doesn't.
especially after he turned face. It does matter.
No, it doesn't.
Listen, I know that's your beloved. I get it. But we good. We good. Cause we listen, this past Monday night on Raw, we finalized the chambers. Well no, last week on SmackDown, we finalized the chambers. So the women's elimination chamber match where the winner will be facing either well not they're saying either Rhea Ripley or Io because they have that title match. But it'll most likely be Rhea Ripley. That's gonna be champion going into WrestleMania. So my question to you guys, so let's just do early predictions. Who do you guys see winning the women's chamber? And who do you guys see in this men's chamber match is actually very I thought the Royal Rumble was gonna be star studded. This fucking chamber match is low key star studded. Like anybody that's been big over the last 20 years is in it. And it's hilarious. So who do y'all think? Early predictions, and we'll do it again next week. But who do you guys feel will win each chamber match? So the men's chamber match, the winner of that will be facing Cody at WrestleMania. And then once again, I do believe the winner, Io and Rhea
I
have
think
that
John
match.
Cena winning.
You got Cena winning.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Okay.
who's in the chamber?
All right. So the men's, it's Cena, Dry Drew, Damian Priest, CM Punk, Seth Rollins. Did I say John Cena already? Because Cena's in it.
Logan Paul.
And Logan Paul.
Yeah, Cena. Yeah.
Really? Y'all got Cena?
I don't see no one else.
Honestly, I think Phillip. And it wasn't until they did that face to face the Monday before Rumble. I said, "Oh shit!" I wasn't even thinking about fucking Phil and Cody, and now I kind of want it. Because in all honesty, I don't see Cena being in a big title situation until towards the end of the year, or when SummerSlam is here.
Bro, Cena, Punk is not lasting too. Punk will get injured.
He didn't get injured at the Rumble, so be quiet.
He'll get injured in the Elimination Chamber.
No,
Watch.
he won't. I'm knocking on wood. Don't. Don't do that now. And then for the women's, you have Bianca Belair, you have Naomi, you have Liv Morgan, you have Roxanne Perez who qualified. Who else is in it? How many did I say? I forgot who else is in it. That's true too. So who do you think who do you think will be facing Rhea at WrestleMania? Since Charlotte had picked Tiffy, which I'm glad that was the right Charlotte, that was the absolute right choice. You could you could always double back on Rhea. That ain't going nowhere. But this Tiffany, you and Tiffany right now is required. Like that was a very good pick.
It was like because the thing about it, I really thought they realized that it was played out.
Yeah, like it's yeah. And that's what I thought too. And I thought that fucking Gunther ass walking through the crowd like he was Jey Uso this past week had me in stitches. I said,
So what do you think about people saying that the WWE, when it comes to women's matches on the main roster, they're not giving women enough of a platform?
It's not that I don't feel like they're giving them.
They don't spread it out.
I feel like there isn't there's no stories to them in that sense. And it gets really weird and gets very it's not organized in that sense. Like it's not that I don't think the platform isn't there. I don't think they know what to do first. Like, they don't know whether to focus on the tag belts. They don't know whether to focus on Rhea and give her a good competitor. They don't know. They want to focus on Tiffany and give her the spotlight, but then it's like, and then you got then you added two more belts, so now you got Becky Lynch 2.0 as the Intercontinental Champion, not doing nothing. And then you got, well, Chelsea Green is phenomenal. So that's where it's just like, it's a really, it's an
Yeah.
interesting thing. But I can't sit here and be like they don't give them the platform when you have, like, I tell people all the time, like, it's not gonna be perfect, it's not gonna be always the right thing, but I always highly, highly give praises to NXT and how they have strategically and consistently put on at least 3 women matches almost every week on NXT. So it's not like it's not doable. It's not something they can't do. It's just they don't know they don't know how to multitask.
Yeah. Yeah.
And at
Yeah.
NXT, it's a easier to manage because you don't have this like rock star heavy roster where you have all these women, but you can find ways to highlight and do different things.
Good point.
But I just think they don't know what to focus on right in this minute. Like, they're like, all right, we got Tiffany and Charlotte, boom. We haven't really gave Rhea a really good competitor, which is why I kind of am hoping that Bianca does win the Chamber, because I think the build up for her, the two of them to WrestleMania, will be really interesting. Um,
I agree. I
but
guess
yeah,
I agree.
I can't sit here and say like they don't give them the platform. Like, I can't say that. I will just say they haven't been able to really organize it in a way for us to be receptive of it. Because there's always something going on, but it sometimes be all over the place. So you be like, what the fuck? Like, it's like we focus on Liv and Dom half the damn Raw, so we don't get to really get anything else. And then Nia's on SmackDown still, yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
I think she should have went to Raw. To
Why?
be completely honest with you, to get something fresh, just like how Bailey had went from SmackDown to Raw, I felt like I do feel like Nia should have went to Raw and just got something different and new.
I see where you're
Um,
coming from on that.
Yeah.
but it's just it's an interesting time. But yeah, I can't sit here and be like, nah, they not doing them right. Like, they're trying, and that's for me bigger. That for me is more than you okay? It's more than what you can ask for. Is you want someone to try. Like, you want someone to, even if it don't make sense, like, just throw it in the air and see what happens to it. So,
I kind of feel when it comes to it's kind of like oxtail. It's good, but it's missing. It's not enough meat on the bones.
you know what? That is a very good comparison, because I definitely feel that way about oxtails. I definitely feel that.
Because I want to see more hardcore matches. I want to see women go at it. I want to see more
I
segments
want to see
behind
blood. I
stage.
want to see
Like
violence.
when I watch,
Blood.
when
Like
I
like it's
when I watch.
like it's WWE 2K26. Like, nigga,
Nah,
what?
but like I'm
2K25.
just saying now that when I watch NXT, I feel like, yo, it's so much substance. Many different kind of matches with the different kind of women. Like I really felt that they actually put the effort into it. But on the
Mm-hmm.
But
main roster,
but I
I'm looking like
also think
yeah,
they flip through women every week on NXT.
Nah. So here's the thing. I feel like
everyone
when
eats
it
somehow.
comes to them, they I don't want to say it's a revolving door, but you have these core females that, even like, for instance, you have what's Mellow Shorty name?
Kalani.
Kalani. You see
Oh
her
my
in the
God.
he just got home. You see Kalani in this
Mm,
transition going from face to heel, and she's mixing it up with Jada. She's mixing it up with Natalia 2.0. She's mixing it up with all the girls in the back and something, and doing certain things. Like, I feel like they found a nice rhythm to when to put the girls on and when to give them something backstage versus on the main roster at times. They don't really they try to utilize backstage, but they do it more with the guys, where I
mm,
feel like if they gave that, if they gave that backstage, or even during the commercial on Raw at
mm.
times that you probably can't see because you got commercials, where they can have interviews.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
he was
Okay.
trying to say,
I saw.
oh, okay, I was like, yo, this nigga was trying to school me, and I was just like, I don't have that problem. I don't know what you're talking about.
First world problem, man.
But but
Very
no,
true.
I feel
Very
like
true.
Not the funny up.
I honestly feel like if the main roster utilized backstage with the females and just did a little bit more, then I think it would flow a little bit better. It'll make more sense in that instance. But I like I said, I feel like NXT does a phenomenal job showcase. Like I tell this one every week. Like I absolutely
Well,
love how they
I
showcase
think it's
women.
because of the constant rotation. They
And
do
they
a
getting
really,
their reps in. They doing something. Somebody's always moving and shaking, and it's always something going on.
NXT is a very female heavy roster.
Well, yeah, that's true. But so is the main roster in a sense.
But
but
I
I
also
also
feel
think
I feel
that
like
like more niggas
WWE low
on the main
key,
roster.
I feel like it's more niggas on Raw though, so that really would be.
I
WWE
feel
low key
like
has too much
more women
talent.
on
it
NXT
does.
as men.
WWE has way too much talent. That's the
They
problem.
they do. So that's why
Oh,
when they was letting niggas go, it was just like I'd rather you let go people in all honesty that you don't see you're gonna use, and that everyone's time is being wasted. Like is it
That's what
and
I'm
unfortunate?
another
saying
thing
because it
too,
Yes.
gives you you can go do other things.
Right.
and another thing too that I have to realize, like, oh shit, it is different. Is there's not a lot of matches on Raw, SmackDown, or on the pay-per-views no more. Like, think about it. SummerSlam,
Which I
Vince
love though.
Vince will give you a solid 7 or 8 matches. You feel me? He'll give you 7 or solid 8 matches. Triple H will give you 5 matches that are long, forward fucking commercials. I don't want to see that shit. I'm sorry. When I watch NXT, I like it better. The pay-per-views because it's the last pure form of WWE PLEs. That's that pure cocaine. That's the last thing that's
But no,
left.
but even with
Not as
NXT, they
commercials.
do a solid 5. They don't do no more, no less.
But it's not a lot of commercials though. The commercials is
But
very far in between.
but that's the problem is like when you don't have that many matches, everybody's over. Because Miz even talked about it once. Everybody's over. It's hard to get everybody on TV. They have too much talent.
They got too much
Yeah.
going on. Yeah. So
WWE just like not as bad as AEW, but they hoard talent.
Yep.
so
That's
speaking of hoarding talent, don't you find it interesting that Tony let go Ricky, Mrblacc, who hasn't been in the United States for months in probably the last year, and Malachi Black, but still hasn't let go Ray Ray?
Why would he let him go? So he can go see his brother?
He let the other niggas go knowing where they was gonna go.
He keeping them niggas on.
like Ricky Starks wasn't even free for 24 hours.
Which is stupid. I'm giving you
That's the crazy. Yo, how do you have a nigga who wasn't even on TV, like wasn't even wrestling, William Regal, and you said, yo, you want out? You can't
he's
be
too
on TV
nice.
for a year. But then you let go fucking Rick, you let Ricky go, and that nigga, yo, I promise you, the nigga got on a flight to Orlando that morning.
Because he probably felt that low-key he fucked up. And certain times, that's his way of saying sorry by just doing right by that person. That's it. He said, hey, you know what? I'll let you go, but you can use the name. Cool, whatever, cool. I'll become myself Ricky Sings. That's
Well,
it.
no,
End of
he
story.
Ricky. So I believe Ricky owns his name. And that was that was another reason why the delay. Even though I like the anticipation because you still didn't know what they was gonna name him, if he's gonna keep it, if he wasn't. I like that they did that, but a major part of that was that he owns his name, like he trademarked it. So like he would have to. They on the legal side would have to come to an agreement for him to use that name.
Mm.
And
Well,
I think
because WWE don't play that shit.
right. So like how they did with Ethan. So I really would love to know how that Ethan Page conversation went. But like I said, I don't have a problem with the name. If you got a problem with the name, that's on you. That's between you and God.
The name is fire to me.
But like between and then when we were watching it, and that nigga had walked past Wesley, I said I wasn't even on my bingo card. Like what the fuck? Like the shit just the endless amounts of what can happen now, especially on NXT, is like it is
They
crazy.
have so much talent though, bro.
My name is Ricky Sings.
Or just to move niggas up though. It's to get niggas familiar and then move them up.
Yeah, but it's good. It's
It's
honestly speaking, and we've said this even last year, this is probably one of the most exciting times to be a wrestling fan right now. Just because you just don't, the unknown is just crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, but I'm telling you, they got too much. They got way too much going on.
But they got to evolve. Like, it's so much shows going on in WWE. It's just like crazy.
Yeah. So once again, what we got, but that's why I said I didn't even realize yesterday was Wednesday.
Yeah, wrestling.
Had no idea.
It's whose
And then
birthday?
Impact was tonight.
Sunday we rush.
People don't even mention Zaria's name before. Well, to be fair though, MDB 999, I actually had no idea who that girl was. So I know her as Zaria. Like I don't even know who she was before in Australia, respectfully. So them changing the name for me, it wasn't even a change of a name. It was just like they just gave her a name that I wish fucking Corey Graves would say correctly. The fuck?
Yo, side note on Corey Graves. Corey Graves needs to know how to shut the fuck up.
Yo,
Because I see, because like how I see Vic Joseph being that guy who feelings for everybody. That could mean you, Corey Graves.
let me
That
explain
could've been
something to
you.
you. Vic Joseph is the future Michael Cole. Let me explain something to
Yes,
y'all.
he fucked it up
He
for
is
himself.
absolutely going to take Michael Cole's whole ass position in about 5 years.
Well, that's when Michael
Absolutely.
Cole leaves.
Right, because Michael Cole got, I think he said he got 8 years left on his contract. I was like, what type of
Yeah,
level contract
but-
that
Michael
nigga
signed a whole
signed?
new contract.
Right.
That shit is crazy.
After how that Michael Cole,
Michael Cole got
Cole-
that bag, trust me.
Michael Cole,
Those
like
niggas
Michael
paid
Cole
him a
looking at
couple-
how.
But yo, but
nice
if you
couple
purposely
million.
listen to these niggas on NXT, and NXT definitely exposes how Booker don't really fuck with that nigga Corey Graves. And Corey Graves really just be there.
And Corey Graves don't fuck with him.
And then Vic Joseph be low-key poking the bear. And he sets up the whole situation so that Booker T can fucking alley hoop that shit. And it just be so funny.
Because they look like, yo, listen, they looking like this way. Booker T and they're looking like, yo, I get to commentate on wrestling. This is fun. I can pay for this shit.
Yo,
Fuck this
Booker
shit.
T has let I tell you, that is probably the best thing outside of honestly winning
No,
this belt.
he be wilding.
He be
That's
walling out.
Ooh!
Especially with Jada.
Freaky nasty boy.
Jada, when Stephanie Vaquer does that fucking booty move. When he be walling.
But like, guess what? Booker plays his part and let him rock. Corey Graves could have been that dude. He could have been next up. And crazy thing about it, son, we could have fired you. We could have got rid of you. But yeah, we gave you a second career. What you did, you went online to bitch and complain. You're not bigger than Pat McAfee.
Yeah, which was weird. I was
that was weirdo behavior.
Like yeah, that was like mad uncalled for. Like, yo, why you want the internet for? Like, how this is not the whole Vince situation. It's not like they're firing you, bro.
Because it was like, I only was going to accept it had it been like him being in the Rumble. Like, it hadn't really been some like real story shit and him like having that one last match in that sense. Then, all right, I would have accepted that. But it was just like, my nigga, for you to complain, fly to Orlando, take your ass back to fucking MCO, to fly home to Pittsburgh. What?
Niggas wilding.
That shit is crazy. But what, it's wrestling. What can you do?
There's a chance where like, yo, you know what? We may not like, you know what? We gonna leave with NXT. You be miserable over there because everyone else, like, probably like everyone on commentary is laughing, kikiing each other at the cafeteria. Only one looking like, why you so miserable down here? All right, whatever, son. You missing out on your blessing.
Right, because Misery love company, and he really thought he got okey doke when he thought niggas was really gonna be on his side on commentary on NXT, and that nigga Booker be fucking violating this nigga.
And the thing about it is, this is not Vince's WWE, meaning that there are other places you could work that's not all connected to each other. Now,
yeah, but that's I think that was my biggest thing where it was like, bro, like you're taken care of, low key. Stop being a bitch.
What you complaining?
Like, cut it out.
Thank you, because like, guess what? TKO be looking like, oh, I'm bringing someone else that who appreciate this opportunity. Morrow, come here. I got you. Come back here. You know what, Morrow? I'll give you a whole show by yourself. You can talk your ass off.
Yo, you know what I really would love for the one time? I want y'all to watch a video. I'm gonna send y'all a video from Power Slap. The commentary on Power Slap
fire
is A1.
They loud.
I was like, yo, if these niggas called a wrestling match, whoa.
Yeah, Michael
fire,
yeah, that would be great. That would be great.
Like, and that's why, and that's really why, like, even though I hear what you guys are saying in regards to the monopoly, like the WWE monopoly, I get it. But in that same breath, when you are under an umbrella of other things and the opportunities become endless, that's a blessing. Like that
Because
shit is that
you
you
don't
can't
think
ask
that
for. There's nothing like what can you ask for?
you
No,
don't
it's
think that
it's
how that
it's it's a catch-22 because yes, it's a blessing if you work for the company, but if you don't,
Is it
the
cold?
product still is not going to be that great.
yeah. And again, look, I understand. Okay, one thing that I have to tell everyone is this: yo, understanding, control your emotions as a man. I get it. You're frustrated. Talk to somebody within the company. People could deal with that. But when you go out there and embarrass the company, not only you, but yourself, you bring all that negative attention onto the company for no reason because like how you feel. Come on, that's ridiculous. You're a
And even
child
Michael
now.
Cole had talked about it because they had I forgot what show was he? What he was just on an interview and they asked him about it and he was just like on something like I really
Logan
don't
Paul
actually.
show.
I was like, oh right, he got interviewed on the impulsiveness thing. And he was just on some like I actually don't really know what really happened, but then in the same breath he put over Corey Graves. So it's just like you gotta be thankful of the people that are in your corner because when you do some dumb shit like that, you're gonna need the people
Yeah,
that's in your corner.
Exactly.
Michael good for burying the nigga though.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotta find that pay per view that yo do y'all remember when Edge fucking lost one belt one night and won the second belt the same night?
Yeah, that was Elimination Chamber.
No, it was no way
Nah,
out.
no way
Oh,
out.
no way
There's
out. Oh,
no
yeah,
way out.
no out. Yeah,
Yo,
my
he
bad. I'm
showed me the
sorry.
picture of it. I was this morning. I was just
My
like,
bad. Yeah.
damn, we may have to watch
Yeah.
that because I don't remember that at
No, no,
all.
no, no, no,
That's
no, no,
crazy.
no. Don't get me wrong. The whole pay per view wasn't bad. It was a pretty good pay per view, but it was just because I remember watching that shit live. Because the first Chamber match was fire. Then after that, Kofi came out. This is Kofi finally got a chance. I remember watching. Yo, good. I'm hyped for Kofi. He got beat up by Edge. I was like, Edge, he ain't winning because Vince would never do that. Edge won. You gonna like the pay per view? It's fire. It's
Nah,
worth it.
yeah, we definitely was talking about that. I'm not gonna hold you though, and we're gonna wrap this up. If Jey Uso wins and we end up getting him and Kofi at some point, I'm gonna appreciate that.
That would be dope.
I appreciate that wholeheartedly. Cause like, and I get like, I people, everybody's like, oh, why him? Why? And it's just like, why not?
He deserves it.
Why not?
He worked his ass
Like
off.
I like being there and seeing that happen in real time. Like time stopped. Like I was just like,
Yeah,
wait, what?
100%.
What happened?
I definitely think he deserves it for somebody. It's not like he came in the company like yesterday. He really worked his ass off from the beginning. Like he really was there. He was there through the Vince's era. He survived 2 DUIs. Like he did what he has to do. I can't get mad for a person that who worked hard. But everyone else and I said this a long time ago. Everybody who worked through the pandemic is going to get rewarded. And look at everybody who worked through the pandemic. Is slowly getting
Just me,
rewarded.
Oos. Like I love that for him. I love the road to WrestleMania. This is an exciting time. But we will once again next week we are back at Legends for
Yeah.
Elimination Chamber. We're super excited to come out and support that. And then the next weekend um will be Revolution for AEW. So we
Yeah.
got it almost feels like wrestling every other weekend. It's actually crazy. But we are on the road to WrestleMania, and it is going to be one interesting ride. But any last words before we do sign off, guys?
Love you guys. Thank you.
Yes, so once again, anyone in the tri-state area this Sunday, Battle Club Pro returns 2025, our first show, so make sure to come out and support that. We will be in Queens, Sunnyside, Queens, so make sure to get your tickets. Tickets will be available at the door as well, so just make sure to bring a friend, come out and support on this Sunday afternoon delight. Likewise, Corey, I can't wait to see you too. Listen, if you want to record, Saturday is the better day for me, Saturday afternoon. Uh, but super excited to the stat card. Shout out to Fallout Shelter, and the students there that are really putting on for the city this weekend. So we're really excited to have the show.
Yeah.
And then we will be back next week.
Yeah.
Um, we will give our official Elimination Chamber predictions. We will also talk about probably once again the road to Revolution. I do believe they announced that MJF versus Hangman Page will happen They're doing this dumbass tournament for it to be Takesha versus Kenny Omega. Stupid. Um, we got what Moxley versus
Edge and Colt.
Edge. It's Edge. And then so we'll see what else happens
It's
from
gonna be good. It's
there.
gonna be good.
It's gonna be good. But as always, I'm Janelle from HR here with Sir Wilkins and Mr. Black. Hashtag Black Excellence. Hashtag we are out.
Peace.